Hey guys, welcome back. In last lecture we initialized our applications by cloning my GitHub repository. In this lecture we will continue and we will explain our project structure. So let's go to our coding editors and let's navigate to our projects. So here it is, view activity, and let's see first node module. So these just all packages our project is depending on. Okay. Here you can find public folder, and this is very similar to index.html we had before. So you can find here HTML head tag, body tag, and also your application with the ID of the app. So if you remember, before we created also ID for our application where we can mount our view instance. Okay, so I can close this, and we will compare our previous application with this one. Okay, so here is the index.html. And here is a very important folder, src, and we will spend here most of the time. So I will skip it for now, and let's see, git ignore. These just all of the files and the folders we don't want to push to our GitHub repositories. Okay, so I can close this. Here is our available configuration. We are using presets for a view, so we can use view components, and also we can use ES6 syntax as the arrow functions, destructurization, classes, and so on. Okay, so here is a package log.json, so just log file for all the packages we installed here in a node modules. So here is all the versions specified, and also versions of dependencies. Okay, so not very important for us. Here is our package.json configuration file with all of the dependencies our project is depending on, and also a script we can run our development server. Also we can build our application and so on. So I'm pretty sure you are familiar with the package.json files. Okay, so here is just a readme, and that's it. We can go to our src folder. Here we can find just assets as image files, css files we can put here, and so on. So just folder for static files. All right, let's take a look on a main.js. You can see here we are creating here a view instance as we did before, and we are mounting this view instance to our application, as I told you, to our ID of the app you find in index.html in a public folder. And here you can see something interesting. Here is a file with a view extension here, view. And this is actually view component, and we will be working with the view components all the time with a view. So you can find here a template, script, and a style. This is very interesting because in one file you can specify your HTML, your JavaScript code, and also your styling. So this is a way how you're specifying your view component. So you're putting template, script, and a style in one file. Okay, so here is our app view main component, basically wrapper component for all of our other components, but we will be talking about this later. Here is a components folder. Here is just another component, hello world. Okay, so before we'll start copying some code, I would like to show you similarities with a project we created before. So I will open my previous project. So let's open terminal. I will open here new tab, and I will find here our view goals project. So view goals, all right. Okay, should be CD to navigate to a project folder, and view goals. I will open this. So here is our previous project. So let's see index.html. This is just a big HTML file, but important thing here is our div with the ID of a view goal app. And here is our view instance. So we are mounting this view instance to our view goal app, and exact same thing you can find here. Okay, so main.js, you can see we are creating our view instance, and we are mounting it. It's a different syntax, but it's the same stuff. We are mounting it to our app component, to our ID in HTML. So you can see index.html, and here is the ID of the app. So we are mounting our view instance. We are basically initializing, bootstrapping our view application. Okay, so this is the first similarity. And the second one is our component. So you can see here our components here, and here is our activity item, and we are defining component as this view.component and activity item, and here we are specifying props and a template. And in this project generated with a view CLI, we don't need to do this. It's actually much cleaner because we are specifying our components like this. We are just writing template for HTML script for a JavaScript code and a style for a styling, and here we can specify props, data, methods, and everything as we specifying here. So maybe I can find here example of this. No, yeah, we have here props. Perfect. So this is exactly the same as we are writing here. Okay, so I will keep this file open because we will copy some code from here to our new project. So let's navigate again back, and let's open our terminals, and let's go to our view activity because we will be staying here all the time now, and we can run our development server. So just run npm run serve. This will start your development server on localhost 8080. So let's go here, we can refresh this, and let's see what will happen if we will remove some code. And actually we don't need hello world at all, so I will remove all of this. I will remove it and I will save it. So let's save it, and you can see in your browsers this should refresh in real time. It's gone, and I didn't refresh my page. So this is one of the benefits of development server. You get all of these changes, all the styling changes and changes in JavaScript. You don't need to refresh the browser, it will happen automatically. Okay, let's continue with the removing. And yeah, why not? Let's remove all of the components. I will remove this hello world. We can remove it. We will create our new component here. Let's delete this, and we don't have hello world anymore. Perfect. Let's go to our app.view, and you can see we are using this hello world component here from our components folder. Now we don't have this component because I just removed it, so let's remove this hello world, and also we can remove wall components here. We don't need them. Okay, so let's remove this hello world and also a reference from a template, so we need to remove it because otherwise we will get error, and also we will remove this image like this, so we have just empty application, and we can write here just a h1 new view activity app like this. Let's save this. Let's go back to our browsers, and you can see here new view activity app, and it's pretty empty. Okay guys, so that should be it. If you have any additional questions related to a view, to our project structure, just keep asking here on in the comments or on a Slack. And I hope to see you in the next lecture where we will copy code from our old project. So guys, I hope to see you there.